Okay, pupils, we are on this year 5 English plus 1 book on page 30. We are on unit 3. So this is vocab and listening. So amazing animals. Activity 1. Look at the photos. Complete the words. So give an example. We have an eagle here. So this is the C basically. So S-E-E. And number 1, we have a bird. So bird, fly. So F-L-Y. And then number 2, we have bear here, climb. So C-L-I-M-B, climb. And then we have hippo here, hippopotamus. So drink. So they drink water in the river. So drink. Number 4, we have jumped. And then number 5, we have here. Number 6, we have cheetah. Cheetah runs very fast. So run. And then we have bear also. So this is kill. So the bears kill fish. And then next, activity 2, complete the dialogues with the words. So we have communicate, fly, grow, move, survive, swim. And then we have drink here. So how often do giraffes drink? So the answer, usually every 2 or 3 days. So I'll maximize it a bit. So we have number 1, how high can some birds? So we have the verbs fly, so up to around 10,000 meters in the sky. So fly. And then number 2, how do blue whales they sing songs? So how do blue whales communicate? So meaning inverted commas, talking to each other, communicate. So the meaning, communicate. So they sing songs. And then number 3, how fast can some snakes move? So at around 22 kilometers an hour. And then number 4, how big can a spider grow? Some spiders are 30 centimeters across. And then number 5, how fast can a whale swim? At around 65 kilometers an hour. So this is a whale. Number 6, how long can a scorpion survive without food? So survive. So scorpion without food. So for 20 months. Sorry, for 12 months, meaning 1 year. They can survive in 1 year without food. That's interesting. Insects. So we have scorpion. And then number 3, activity 3, listen and complete the sentences. So later I will play the audio. So you listen carefully and then you fill in the blanks. So let me minimize it a bit so that you can see the whole passage here. So now I will play the audio. So page 30.
Unit 3, Vocabulary and Listening. Exercises 3 and 4. Today, we're in the Everglades National Park in Florida. It's one of the biggest national parks in the south of the USA, and it's the home of many interesting animals, like the famous American crocodile. There are about 1,000 of these crocodiles in the USA, and they all live here in Florida. They can't normally survive in cold places. They never go further north than Florida. The water here in the park is never very cold. The crocodiles are big animals. They can grow up to 6 meters long, and they can be heavy too. Sometimes about 900 kilograms. But they can move quite fast. They can run at about 16 kilometers an hour. And they're fast in the water. They can swim at about 30 kilometers an hour. Of course, there's one question people always ask when they visit the national park. Are the crocodiles dangerous to humans? The answer is usually no. They normally eat fish, or sometimes they jump high out of the water and eat small birds. They're not really interested in people. If you're a visitor here, don't worry.
So we have finished the audio. So as you can see here, so where do they live? They live in Florida, so somewhere in the USA. So it's a state in the US. So number one, how many? So there are 1,000 crocodiles. And then number two, how big? They can grow up to 6 meters long. How heavy? They can be 900 kilograms. How fast? They can run at 16 kilometers an hour. And they can swim at 30 kilometers an hour. And then food, they eat fish or small birds. So number four, so listen again, then complete the sentences with the words. So we have this here. Aren't, can, can't, is, isn't. So the national park is big. So I will play the audio again.
Unit 3, Vocabulary and Listening. Exercises 3 and 4. Today, we're in the Everglades National Park in Florida. It's one of the biggest national parks in the south of the USA, and it's the home of many interesting animals, like the famous American crocodile. There are about 1,000 of these crocodiles in the USA, and they all live here in Florida. They can't normally survive in cold places. They never go further north than Florida. The water here in the park is never very cold. The crocodiles are big animals. They can grow up to 6 meters long, and they can be heavy too. Sometimes about 900 kilograms. But they can move quite fast. They can run at about 16 kilometers an hour. And they're fast in the water. They can swim at about 30 kilometers an hour. Of course, there's one question people always ask when they visit the national park. Are the crocodiles dangerous to humans? The answer is usually no. They normally eat fish, or sometimes they jump high out of the water and eat small birds. They're not really interested in people. If you're a visitor here, don't worry.
So number 1, bear, many interesting animals in the national park. So we have R here. So many interesting animals. So these whole phrases here considered as plural noun. So we use the verb are here. And then number 2, American crocodiles. So we have plural form. Survive in cold places. So this one you use can't. So American crocodiles can't survive in cold places. Number 3, the water cold in the park. So as you can hear from the audio just now, so isn't. And then number 4, the crocodiles are fast in the water. So we have plural form here. And then number 5, the crocodiles dangerous to people. So basically they are not interested in human, so aren't. And then number 6, the crocodiles can jump out of the water. So next we move on to activity 5. So we have this, choose one of the animals on this page. Write sentences with some of the verbs. So we choose snakes as the example. So climb, communicate, drink, fly, grow, hear, jump, kill, move, run, see, survive. So snakes sometimes kill small birds. So we use up this kill already. And then I will try to include all the words here. So number 1, I will use the verb see. So snakes see their prey with their sharp eyes. And then next, so maybe grow. So grow, so I use this pronoun here. They grow. Plural pronoun, so grow bigger as they eat more food. Eat more food. And then number 3, so maybe I use the word jumped. So some snakes jump forward to catch prey. And then number 4, so maybe communicate. So they communicate. They communicate by hissing. HISS, so we have double I and double S here. So they communicate by hissing. And then number 5, maybe we have run. So run, snakes. Run, so without S. Run away quickly. When they feel threatened. Threatened. So I think that's enough. So we have less spaces here. So that's it for this page. So we are on this page 30 of Year 5 English Plus 1 workbook. So if you're okay, you can subscribe here. And then you can watch the written contents here. And then right below this video, there's a link. You can click it, you can join it.